Thank you. Quiet down, please. Frame 23. Mark Williams to break.
Decent break-off shot. Anything that doesn't leave a pot on nowadays, you call decent.
Yeah, so the dreaded losing with a session to spare has been averted. It's only actually happened 3 times ever at the Crucible. Steve Davis in it against Cliff Thorburn. Stephen Hendry got it against Jimmy White, and excuse me, Steve Davis also did it against their own John Parrott, so thankfully that's averted.
That saved a shot from John Higgins. Nearly went wrong, but he just managed to get the cue ball back to the baulk end. Thin cut, but always knew the cue ball was travelling back to the baulk end. The problem is for John, these 2 reds on the left-hand side of the table, he's got to cover those, because if he doesn't get a good cue ball, Mark Williams will be taking one of them on. He's looking at coming off the main bunch. The problem is with that, he doesn't really want to open too many reds. But this is a tough one. Got to miss the blue here at all costs. Oh, caught it much too thick. Needs that cue ball to run to the side cushion to have any hope of it being reasonably safe.
Which way is he going to play this, Mark Williams? We know he likes to drop them in slowly. He's not made his mind up, so wisely getting back up. You have to commit to this.
Can't commit, he did.
In terms of controlling the many facets of your game, a sound temperament can actually be contagious.
8.
Positive thought flows from the estuary of the mind. This afternoon, Mark Williams has just had John Higgins under
9.
a torrent of pressure.
$60.
Just a little bit straighter on this red would have been better. But judged the cannon
70.
nicely. Although he was just off straight the wrong side, he may have a bit to do, but yeah, he's straight enough. Managed to force the angle and played it well.
24. $25. 32.
Yes, 4 reds, 4 blacks. I don't think maximum will be entering his head just yet. But at some time he's going to have to go into that cluster. It's not a bad cluster to go in, actually. There's a few little gaps you could screw into.
Thanks.
There's only the loose red on the left-hand side of the table.
33.
He's got the angle. He may decide to play it now. Coming off the top cushion, needs lots of top spin.
Yeah, look at this again. The combination of accuracy and power with control there was awesome.
41.
Just a bit short of pace. Can't get close to the next red. Trying to force it around the angles.
$46.
Oh, another great
47.
shot. It's one of those shots that I tend to call a 40 or a 50 point pot. You fully expect him to score heavily from here now. He's keeping that nice rhythm too.
So there you see it, 53 ahead, 91 remaining. 3 reds, 3
50.
covers would get him to the snooker's required stage. And the one thing that's impressed me in this session, Alan, he's certainly not balked at the sight of the winning line. He's got stronger. Impressed.
Yeah, familiarity breeds success, doesn't it? And he's been familiar with the winning line down the years, Mark Williams, especially this season. Completely comfortable out there.
And of course, this just shows you the nature of the game. John Higgins tried to play a safety shot and not bring other reds into play, so
59.
he went on the one near the top cushion, caught it much too thick. Left a difficult red. Stroked it in as he
60.
did that one, and this time nicely on the blue. You just get the feeling at the moment, Mark Williams, any chance of any pot, he's going to go for it, and he's going to make it count. Ooh, slap on the table. He hit the red well, but what he
65.
failed to do was hit it with a bit more pace. And he realised that straight away when the cue ball stuck in the reds.
Something else that tells us that Mark Williams is, in his own mind, knows that he still has a match to win here. No part of him will be thinking of this is almost over. Not by a long chalk. There's a little reaction. You don't get much from him.
Mark Williams, 65.
So John Higgins is still in the frame. Mark Williams 65 points in front, but there's still 75 remaining. And the balls are nicely placed if John Higgins can get the next chance. That's Mark's view of the table. Plenty of reds to hit. He'd like to play safe and knock a red near the cushion. Just working out which is the best way to go about it. Missed it. Not the first time he's played down that line. And missed the ball, and I'm certain John Higgins won't move. Have it put back. Because there's always the danger here. If Mark was to miss it this time, because he can hit reds full, if he misses it this time, he'll get warned about forfeiting the frame for 3 misses.
Hi, John.
Caught it well that time. Yeah, good shot. And John Higgins tapping the table, which is good to see.
It's funny for a top snooker player. In some ways, the first shot he played there, Mark, and he missed it, was actually a better shot than the one he's played, because he gave himself a sighter. It was clever. Just so clever.
Well, John Higgins is eyeing up the pot to this right corner. I suggest he needs to get it. Oh, what a shot! Does it run past the red? Well, obviously the black will go. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. It's there, and he's got the cannon. Well,
8.
This would just be unbelievable if he could steal this frame at this visit, Alan.
Boy, oh boy. What a shot. What a couple of shots,
9.
actually. You don't get to be a 4-time world champion without having top ticker. That was incredible. Now is the chance. He's done this time after time after time over 25 years.
16. $17.
He's got plenty of points to play with. I.e., when he gets the last couple of reds, he could go up for blue or maybe a baulk colour. Needs these 3 reds, 3 colours, and the 6
20.
remaining colours.
$24.
Yeah, straighter on that pink. It had just been a case of rolling it in. Just about fell, but he played the cannon nicely.
30.
Now just needs one precise positional shot off this red. And he's just wondering, I think, whether to play that precise positional shot on the pink, or would it be safer going up for the blue?
Yeah, he's conscious of either being straight or high,
31.
and he's finished just low. Just low of straight is not perfect. Having to work this cue ball.
playing for the red in the middle. Glance at the scoreboard. Any colour will do.
37.
And then the 6 remaining colours. Right in the heart of the
38.
pocket. He's got the perfect angle on the black to stun off 2 cushions for the yellow. This is the big shot now. Right in the heart of the pocket. And he's on the yellow. So now it's just a case
45.
of holding yourself together. He's looking to see if he can, what he needs, but he needs all 6 colours. And
47.
I like the way these balls are going right in the heart of the pocket, Alan, under the utmost pressure.
Yes, that yellow was smooth as silk.
Now, I always say that this is the key shot in a clearance. Off the brown, if he gets perfect on the blue, no problem.
$54.
He's going to have to stun on and off the top cushion.
$59.
Perfect!
$65.
Preposterous bottom pulverization by the wizard, who keeps his hopes alive with an unbelievable clearance. Intervals sometimes change matches. Is this going to be the case? It's back to 14-9.